Monday, November 4th, P400 at 67, and this is Danish autumn. It's dark, it's cold, it's wet, but we're quite accustomed to it at this point, so in fact I'm mostly noticing that there's plenty of light around here. The rain is soft and not that bad, and I don't even need my thick jacket yet, even though we're in November. So it's looking on the bright side. The game is moving forward. I'm almost at version 500, but I'm also almost at version this is looking like it should. So the very first stage of the actual game development is actually near completion. It's kind of weird after all these months and essentially years, but the first many months were just a bit of fumbling about, trying to learn the stuff. Now it's a bit more serious, and I'd like to make quotation marks here, but I'm covering my camera phone so that I don't get water into it. But yeah, the real game is almost at its first real stage. And right now I'm dealing with a kind of peculiar problem that has a lot of sadness tied to it, but is in its essence, I guess, kind of positive problem. There's a comedian called Rune Klan, very popular in Denmark, from Denmark. He's a comedian slash stage magician, young fellow, very hip, very fun. We've seen one show with him before, live. We've seen many on DVDs, but about half a year ago, I think it was, we booked tickets for the whole family for the show on Wednesday. That's Wednesday now, day after tomorrow. And that, of course, with events that have ensued, means that my mother's ticket has been left vacant. So my aunt stepped in. That was pretty cool idea. I don't see enough of my extended family, I feel. So that's actually a pretty cool thing. But she had to bail. I think she did it yesterday or early today. I don't really remember. But that means that we have 2 days to find someone who will take over the ticket. I'm not talking about selling the ticket. I'm talking about inviting someone to a show with a meal for free, all of it. But with 2 days warning. Turns out that's not as easy as it should be. But I got friends who like to laugh, so I'm hoping that I can find someone who will enjoy it. I've already had success doing it with a theater ticket, and this one should be even easier, although the time frame is a bit tougher on this one. But two of my friends I'm going to meet now, going to see the new Thor film, Thor 2, The Dark World, and I'm going to talk it over with them, see what happens. So even though it's a problem caused by horrible events that still burden me heavily, I guess it's kind of a good thing. Hey, I have a spot at a restaurant meal and a show. I have dinner and a show if I can find the friend who wants it. Although it's in another city, but that's, I wouldn't say that's a big sacrifice. So just gonna figure out how that goes. But now I'm hoping, that my train is coming. Should be here in less than a minute, and I can get inside in the dry, in a dry place.